Okay, reverse on. And here we go. Oh, like butter. Hey everyone, today we'll be testing out a performance difference between these two Ryobi batteries. Here we have the Ryobi 3 amp hour batteries. Two different models though. We have the P195 and the P191. So this P191 is the older model, and this is the new compact model. You can see that it's slightly smaller than the other, and the main difference between these two batteries are the internal cells. So in a previous unboxing video on this new battery, I talked about how these new batteries have 21700 internal cells. This has 5 internal cells, while this has 10 of the older 18650 cells. And then that's why you get a smaller package, because you can fit larger but less quantity cells inside this battery. On paper, it sounds like these have more powerful cells inside of them, but there's a higher quantity of these. So we'll see which one of these two actually gives us more performance, or if there's no difference at all. Today's main test subject is going to be the Ryobi P239 Brushless impact driver. Now this one is their low-cost model. It's not the 3-speed, it's single speed with the LED light at the base, not the tri-LED model. So we'll be using this. So test will consist of just putting in some deck screws or some just regular screws into a 2x4. We got a couple lagged bolts so we can test here, and then these Bosch Daredevil spade bits, so completely brand new, and these are impact rated. So we'll try these out and see how everything works out. All right, for this first test, we're just going to start off with number 8 by 1 3/4 screws, and I wanted to get a baseline with the 1.3 amp hour battery. So we'll just put a couple in here just to kind of get a baseline of a non-HP battery, and then we can obviously move to the HP. So good to go. Easy. I mean, this brushless impact is phenomenal, so I don't think it's going to have a problem even with the standard battery. Alright, now we'll just jump right into the 3 amp hour battery. So this is the old P191. And same test, we're going to do 5 screws this time. It just sinks them in, no problem. Alright, so that was pretty simple. Again, P191 handles the chore without a problem. Alright, and for the main event, the P195 with the 21700 battery cells inside. Oh, slippy bits. That was 4 screws, but you get the point. I mean, it works great. So one of the main things I noticed right away is that it's a lot lighter, or maybe not a lot, but it's noticeably lighter than the old 3 amp hour battery. So in that aspect, I already prefer this battery over the other one. Alrighty, for this test, we'll do the 1-inch Bosch paddle bit. And we'll just start making some holes here. Let me find a spot, and we'll go right now. So I'm not putting a ton of pressure down. I'm letting the paddle bit do most of the work since it's a self-feeding one, but it gets through them just fine. You know, decent speed there. That was 4 holes. We'll switch over to the P195 high output and see if we see a difference. All right, again, 1-inch paddle bit with the P195 slim pack or high output battery. Here we go. So I can't tell if that was faster. I mean, maybe it's just me, maybe a hair faster than the older 3 amp hour battery, but again, the weight feels really good, and I really think this battery is phenomenal. Let's do 2 more for fun. Actually, let's do a battery check. So it's hard to see, but after those tests right now, we're still at full battery, so not too bad. Here we go. 2 more. Yeah, I think this is faster. Let me switch over to the old one just to be safe and just to double check. Okay, so again, this is the older 3 amp hour battery. 2 more holes just to kind of get a feel of the speed. You know what? You guys might have to judge that speed test there, because they feel similar. Maybe the P195 is a little faster, but they felt very similar to me there. Alrighty, so we're moving on to the lag bolt test. Now these are 3/8 by 3 inch long lag bolts, and then over here I'll be doing 3/8 by 4 inch long lag bolts. So this is the older 3 amp hour battery test. I'll do this one first and see how quickly it does. Here we go. Done. And the other one fell off. Let's switch batteries and go to the next one. Alright, 3-inch lag bolt test with a 3 amp hour compact battery here, the high output. And let's see how quickly this one does. Split my wood, shoot. But again, we'll have to look at the editing, but I don't know, it feels a little faster to me. It definitely has the power. I mean, between the two, power seems similar, but I think I get a little bit more speed out of this one. Alrighty, 4-inch lag bolt with the older 3 amp hour battery here next. Perfect. Great power out of that one. We'll move on to the 3 amp hour compact. 4-inch lag bolt, 3 amp hour compact P195. Here we go. Alrighty. Those felt similar to me. Speed-wise, I think felt pretty similar to me. So maybe not as much of a performance boost in this case, but speed boost maybe, but performance seems equal, if not maybe just a hair bigger. But again, main benefit, lighter weight, especially in an impact like this. Also, I just want to say, I think this is a great testament of how powerful this brushless P239 impact driver is. So again, this is their budget or low cost model. This one's been really good. I mean, I'd like to have the 3-spin just to have that level of adjustment there, but for this, what I have right now, for my needs, it's been wonderful. So I wanted to do the lag bolt test one more time, but this time I found a thicker piece of wood instead of that 2x4, so we'll try the smaller 3-inch lag bolt first here. And this is the older 3 amp hour battery. Alright, ooh, that's like buried in there. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out. My bit started slipping there. All right, next test here is the compact 3 amp hour battery. That's in. That felt faster, I want to say. So now we're moving on to the 4-inch lag bolt here, and we'll see if this one goes any faster here. That's in. Pretty quick considering. And now the last lag bolt with the 3 amp hour compact battery, high output. Here we go. Yep, that's all the way in. So there you go, guys. Again, this 4-inch lag bolt test, it's hard to tell. Power wise, they feel very similar, but the lightweight battery is my favorite so far. Alrighty guys, I have a little bonus test here I wanted to try out as well. So here I have my 2005 Tahoe lug nuts. They are torqued to 140 foot-pounds. Now normally these little impact drivers aren't really rated for lug nuts, but I wanted to try it out. So this is a pretty tough test. We're using a 1/2-inch adapter to a 22 millimeter socket here. So I'm pretty confident that it'll take it off, but we'll see if there's any difference here between the batteries. So this first test will be the 3 amp hour old battery, P191. So here we go, starting with this one up here. Okay, reverse on. And here we go. Oh, like butter. I mean, I just torqued it a second ago, made sure it's 140 foot-pounds, did it in less than a second, I feel like. So again, another testament to how powerful this brushless impact is. Alrighty, next test here, we're doing the compact battery. This lug nut down here. Again, butter. I mean, this is too easy of a test for it. Even though there's an adapter, supposedly you lose torque. I think this one is rated at 2,000 inch-pounds of torque. I'll try to maybe put in the description what that calculates into foot-pounds, but handle it like a champ. You know, I'm just gonna do a few more here for fun. It did it, no problem. This thing freaking rocks. And this new battery, super lightweight battery, it's gonna make taking care of these lug nuts a breeze. Alrighty guys, so there we have it. So we put the Ryobi P239 Brushless impact driver through numerous tests here, testing out both batteries, the compact P195 with the 21700 high output cells and the older 3 amp hour P191 battery. So again, in just my unscientific tests, they feel pretty similar. I want to say in some instances the compact battery with the better cells felt a little faster, but in terms of power they both felt equal. And the main difference here in my observations is the lighter weight of this battery. So looking at both batteries, the smaller one used up 1 bar of battery, and surprisingly the older one still has full 4 bars. So you guys be the judge. Let me know what you guys liked about this torture test. If you want to see something similar, maybe I can try it out with my other brushless tools. I still also have the brushless reciprocating saw and the brushless circular saw. So we can do further tests. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care.